Hello. Hello. Well, that's really strange. I guess you can see me now. Or hear me now. Don't know how that happened, but somehow OBS switched my microphone without me telling it to. So I don't really know what happened there. But it looks like we're back online. I apologize about that. And... Well, I guess we'll just redo the whole intro here. Welcome to the stream. I'm TK421, and I am your Nebulous Commander. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. As you'll see, we're just laying around in our medical gown here. We typically just wear these out to our bounties now, since they every ship spawns in hangars at this point. You don't really get exposed to the vacuum unless you choose to. So, the whole restocking system has kind of been broken for the last couple of patches, really. And sometimes you can't really restock the missiles and decoys and whatnot on your ships. So, often I'll just go do my bounties in the medical gown and or the beacon undersuit they give you for free as well when you respawn. So that I don't really risk anything. I don't bring anything else with me in case I blow up, and also so that once I get done chaining these bounties, I can just go ahead and self-destruct, get back to port instantly, and just claim my ship and not have to pay for a restock, and also not have to worry about whether or not it's bugged, and I won't be able to restock anyway because it's quite common. Well, let's go ahead and get out of bed here, and we're going to see what kind of missions... I guess we don't even really have to get out of bed. We can see what missions are available to us, but... I mean, good practice. Speaking of bugs, another relatively common one we're still dealing with from a few patches ago is the elevators. Bugged elevators. Supposedly, they've got a fix they're going to deploy in the PTU. The private test universe is what that is. We're playing in the persistent universe. And speak of the devil, see, this is why I didn't really want to look through the missions, because if I have to server hop here, and it looks like we do. You see that? See how that's that elevator won't let us in, and the other one wouldn't open. So good practice. Go ahead and check your elevators before you worry about checking missions or equipping anything or doing anything that might not carry over, because we're gonna have to server hop here. So we'll go ahead and exit to the menu and re-log in. It's a pretty common thing, especially like this, if you, like I did, spawn in and wait around for a minute before you get started playing. So as servers age, they tend to degrade more. So if you find yourself in a new server, you can often get 6-8 hours of solid gameplay, no problems out of it. But if you're in an older server, or if you, say, sit in the game without logging out, and, you know, the server ages while you're in it and not playing, you can often end up having a really buggy, not so great time. And there are ways around the elevators, especially like that, when I'm just not wearing anything. I could have just backspaced and died, and I would have respawned at the hospital, which is down on the elevators, and that is a way out of it, which we'll probably just do if the elevators are broken here, so we don't have to keep relogging and taking the time. But I don't know, I don't do that one as often, although I guess I should adjust to it. Save a good little deal of time, I reckon. Alright. Let's see what's going on here. Get up out of bed. And then, I guess I need to open the door instead of just running into it like a Neanderthal. Gonna give us the same room. How about that? Come on, elevator. Oh, are they gonna work this time? Alright, they just work for us, which is even better. We like that. We like when we get into a lobby that has functional elevators. Shouldn't have to be so much of a question, but, you know, it is, so. And we're planning, as the description says, on just running some bounties tonight. I'm gonna call in my Cutlass Black because I don't remember if I did.
Welcome to the Aesop vehicle retrieval system.
Why do I have 4 ships? I don't know where this Aurora came from. That's really weird. I haven't purchased any new ships. So it looks like it. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna check my locker. I'm sorry, guys. I guess I could do it live on stream, but I don't really want to. I can't really remember off the top of my head what all stuff I would have to reveal to do that. So I'll just get it pulled up and see. Because I did not purchase that in game or with real money. So I don't know where it could have came from. It's not listed in my locker, so that's very strange, everybody. I don't know what we're looking at here. Oh, wrong button.
Please visit us again.
Oh, although it does not look like
the Aesop vehicle
people can
system.
gift ships, but I don't know who would have done that. Especially a starter ship. And it would be in my hangar if they did, because they would have to gift it with real money, not with in-game money. Yeah, my Cutlass is destroyed. So that's either going to take 6 minutes or some money to claim. But we're going to see about not spending the money. Odd. Very odd. I have no idea what could cause that. I wouldn't buy an Aurora MR, you know, not with my in-game money or with out-of-game money, because I've got a 100 series, and it's just basically a better version of that exact same ship. So it doesn't really make any sense for me to have it, you know. But I was checking my money, which doesn't look like it's really changed. So I don't know. I don't know. Super weird. Well, we'll go ahead and look at what contracts we have available to us. Bounty hunters is what we're trying to work on. We should have... So, the last time I was playing... I went ahead and ground up from moderate risk targets to be ready for the certification for high risk targets. Or obviously, here it is. It's going to be Journeyman Tracker License Certification. And it costs 5,000 for us to take it, but it'll allow us to take on more difficult and also better paying bounty hunter missions going forward. So we're going to go ahead and attempt that probably first. But I guess we'll go ahead and actually wear something on this mission. Since, you know, we got to have a reason to wait anyway. Hope nobody minds me in my underwear here. Hey, we're gonna go undersuits. Ah, yes. Well, I guess we don't really need to wear anything more than an undersuit and a helmet either way, though. And we're gonna wear our garbage undersuit. It's called a Second Life undersuit because it might be kind of hard for y'all to tell, especially if I keep it covered up like that. But it's covered up with like caution tape and like duct tape and everything. That is like kind of holding it together. And there is a matching helmet. Wow, here we go. It's called the "Why Not?" helmet. The garbage suit, yes. But it's just as effective as any other suit. So, and it costs less money, although I don't really buy it because you got to go all the way out to a way out of the way station called Grim Hex to get it. And I like Grim Hex, but I don't find myself there. I did go there recently, actually, and grab a bunch of backpacks and bring them back here with me. And then they just despawned. They just disappeared. Which was rather frustrating for me, as I can imagine. As I'm sure you can imagine. I still lost the money. Just, backpacks just disappeared. Just weren't in my inventory next time I logged in. Stuff like that's relatively common. But they sell a pretty cool medium backpack. It's not the best one or whatever, but it looks really good with this armor that I get from the same place. There's missions you can do on the 890 jump, which, you know, if we get bored with bounties, or if there's a lull in decently paying ones, or if y'all just want to see something different later on in the stream, we might do a couple of, let's see, they vanished out of thin air. That sucks. You went through all that effort. Yep. We might fly out there and get another one, you know, maybe at the end of the stream or whatever, just to show how they go with this armor. But, you know, my in-game tag for most games is TK421, and this has TK23877. It's not perfect, but it's got TK on it, which is pretty sweet. It's medium armor, which is what we normally wear. And we get it for free off of a bunch of dead guys that we kill in a mission that we enjoy doing. So we've been using it a good deal. Oh, and also this helmet here isn't armored. Branded, yeah, not quite, but it works still. Don't zoom in on crotch. I don't understand why. Even if you put the cursor up above their head, if you zoom in, it just likes to go towards crotches. And I'll never really understand why. But do with that information what you will. But I've got these badass bullhorn helmets that I wear with it because they're armored as well. Medium armor, once again, specifically. And I'm pretty sure you can only... So far, the only place I've ever found them is on the 890 jump mission. Sometimes... I've played a couple of them and not found any, but most of the time there's two. Which is pretty sweet. And also you get like 45,000 for that mission. It's one of the better paying missions. I haven't tried to sell the armor yet because I like to stockpile mission armors like that I like, so that I don't have to buy them.
Welcome to the Aesop vehicle retrieval
At least in
system.
previous... Oh, and we've only got 30 seconds left before our cutlass is here.
Please visit us again.
Make sure I did get my helmet and everything on. Since we're doing it, we're good. And this is Port Tresler, which is over Microtech, which is typically my home planet. In the future, because of how popular Microtech's gotten in the last couple of updates, I may go with Lorville. Just because the less people that are around a certain area, the less buggy it tends to be. But yeah, I've always started Microtech because I just started, I don't know, December, January, around that time, maybe November. And, you know, I've played sporadically since, you know, but let's see. Ship should be good to go.
Welcome to the Aesop vehicle retrieval system.
It is indeed.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Oh, I didn't even accept the bounty, did I? It'll be fine. We'll just wait till we get in the ship at this point. And then we're gonna go shoot some people. Running right past the entrance to my ship like I don't know how it works. Oh, it might open back up once it gets unclosed. Yeah, it didn't close really. There we go. Always close your shit up. It's airlocked there, so I wouldn't have just died or anything. Off hangar 4 to your gorgeous Cuddy. Indeed. We do love the Cuddy, don't we?
You are clear to launch.
Alright. Indubitably. Now let's go ahead
and please visit again.
and look for this mission. Bounty hunting. Journeyman tracker. Certification. That is high risk targets. That is what we're going after, guys. This is going to be the first one I've ever done. So let's see how this goes. Anytime you're gonna do a mission where you have the potential of killing bad guys, you always want to also take a call to arms. Always take a call to arms, because it just gives you an extra 500 to 1,000 or 500 to 1,500 AUC, which is just the currency, in-game currency, every time you kill somebody with that as a crime stat, whether that be a player or an NPC. So always take that if you're doing any kind of mission. Basically, really, anytime you start up a new like session of Star Citizen, you should basically take a call to arms, because you know you're almost certainly going to kill some baddies at some point. You can avoid it if you choose, but there's no penalty for not killing any baddies while you have it active, so you're essentially just, you know, wasted opportunity cost, at least, if you don't take it. Ooh, I gotta fly all the way across the system for this guy. Let's see. We'll go ahead and use the skyline then. The map. Map. Oh, that's me. My mission target is probably gonna be Crusader. It's basically always either Microtech or Crusader, which is rather annoying. Crusader's usually the furthest place away from Microtech. So it's actually on Daymar. Okay. Which we're gonna have to fly to Crusader before we go to Daymar either way, just because it's a much larger mass that we can target more effectively. Might as well get paid for it. Indeed. Well, actually, I won't get paid. I paid them for the opportunity to do this instead. But it will still lead to much greater pay in the future, so totally worth it. investment, indeed. Yeah, you have to pay for all your bounty hunting license. Every time you get ready to tier up, you've got to pay them, and it's a progressive amount. It starts out at like 500, and then, you know, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. But eventually it starts skipping more than that. More than 500 at a time. I don't remember at what point exactly. But this should theoretically be the hardest bounty we've ever done. I have gotten it, for anybody who this means anything to, I have got into Vandal Swarm and Pirate Swarm as well to go ahead and learn the combat a little bit better and whatnot, so we'll do a little bit better than last time you saw me. Maybe. Once again, should be the hardest target I've ever fought, but we're gonna spam missiles at him. It's the best way to beat. I've downsized my missiles on my Cuddy to, especially since we've already had to waste so much fuel to get here, and we had to pay for the bounty that I don't think we're gonna get a payout other than a call to arms payout for anyway. You know, just to at least lower our time investment and decrease the chances of us losing overall. We're totally spamming this guy with missiles after this long-ass journey and everything, you know what I mean? So this might not be the most impressive dogfight ever, but afterwards, instead of spending a lot of fuel and time flying back, we'll just blow our ship up and go straight back and do the rest of our high-risk targets in Microtech space, you know what I mean? And nothing but the license missions send you flying all around the verse like that. Like if you take a actual just regular bounty inside Microtech space, it's gonna be, that bounty will also be inside Microtech space. So it's only when you're getting taken on a new license that you'll be sent all the way across the system like this. And it is almost always, for me personally anyway, no matter where I'm at when I take it, it sends me across the system for my new license. It just seems like it's coded that way, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's not like that for everybody. Maybe it's random, or maybe I'm just full of shit and it's always at Crusader or something, and I'm just always happen to be at Microtech when it happens, or something like that. But so far, to me, because I'm pretty sure at least one of them I took while I was at Crusader, and it sent me to Microtech as well, you know what I mean? So I think that it just always sends you all the way across the system, so that your licensing bounty is always, like, more difficult or something, I guess, you know? Pulling up to Crusader. Maybe we'll actually cancel Quantum here.
Quantum drive is now.
Yes. That way we don't gotta try and get out of Crusader's big ass atmosphere. And we'll reset our shit on the star map. At least it seems to be just for the licensing and not permanent, otherwise that could be getting annoying fast. For sure, for sure. And certain types of bounty missions do send you all the way around the verse. Like, you might have to fly just about anywhere, you know, for a lot of them. But, not just your basic ones usually. And, it's almost always ones that pay what's worth it, you know what I mean? But yeah, your licenses do tend to be a little annoying as far as, price goes. Oh yeah, we were going to the Skyline. We were going to clear our route so that we could hopefully just target Daymar straight up. Perfect. But yeah, it's still a little annoying, honestly, even to have to do it for your licenses, especially considering you already have to pay for the licensing process as it is, so it doesn't seem like they should be making it more annoying anyway, because it's already kind of annoying. But I can kind of see where they're coming from, you know what I mean? And it's not that bad, especially... Now I can say, when you're doing this in an actual starter ship, because like I said, I'm in a Cutlass Black, you probably can kind of tell as I ran through it, but like, this is a pretty big ship. It is still technically a starter ship. It's in a starter package that runs $110 or $115, so not a whole lot more than you'd pay for like the special edition of a lot of games or whatever, you know, but still like more than what you pay for a lot of the games, and also like not the cheapest way to get into the game at all. You can get starter packages for as low as $45, and honestly sometimes they're on sale for even lower than that, as low as $30 I've seen at some points in the past, but not common at all. You might have to wait 2 years for a sale like that. But as you can see, I still have like almost half my quantum fuel, so we would be fine. We could run this mission and fly to a station and go back, but you know, that's gonna take a bunch of time, and we're gonna try and save some time so we can actually get through some missions here, maybe even do something else just to show you guys, you know, something a little different, you know. I mean, this is already different because I've mostly just done a lot of on-foot gameplay. I haven't done a lot of piloting on stream for you guys. So, I did do some bounties at the end of, was it last week's stream, I think? Maybe it was the week before that. But, no, yeah, we should get through a good few of them tonight. I've upped my, speed, my game on them a little bit, at least, so. New sticks, yes, I'm flying with the sticks right now, the Logitech G920s. Amazon had them on sale for $20 actually, and I ordered them and checked back in 2 days later just to make sure they shipped fine and where they were and everything. And like I said, I'm flying them. They made it here fine, no problems. Maybe I'll do a, you know, review video on them or whatever, but there's like a 9-year-old design. They're very old sticks or whatever. But anyway, yeah, I got them for $20 a piece, actually, which was a great deal, because I logged back in to check, make sure they shipped fine, and the price had already gone back up to $32.50 or something by the time I logged in, just to make sure my order had shipped out and whatnot. We'll go ahead and get over to missile mode. And like I said, we're spamming this dude with missiles. We're hitting him with an ass load of them. Y'all might not see a whole lot. Maybe he dodges all my missiles and I don't really fuck him up too bad. But you may not see very great piloting skills here. It's just going to be bombing run, bombing run, bombing run. Steel, definitely need to see a review for sure. Now the only complaint is, you know, these only come in a right-handed configuration. There is no left-handed stick you can get, so I'm using 2 right-handed sticks, which means 1 right-handed stick in my left hand, and it's rather uncomfortable, if I have to be completely honest. Ooh. We hit him with them there. His buddies are coming in to get us, but we're gonna kill him, I think. Damn! When I say spam with missiles, I mean spam with missiles, I guess. There we go, he's dead. So we'll go ahead and speed up. And hit the afterburner. We're not gonna worry about messing with his guys here. Well, actually, fuck it. Yeah, we will. As soon as we can get away from him enough to get our shields to recharge. He's got 3. Jesus. So it's a tougher ship with more bounty guards. Or bodyguards. Bounty guards. Alright, let's turn off our missiles. Oh, they fucked up our engines a little bit. It says major torque imbalance. This one is not major. I can feel it. It's pretty easy to control. That spin I'm putting in, it's not out of control spin. It's just helps to dodge bullets a little bit. Here we go. We'll go ahead and target this guy first. See if we can take him down. Well. Jesus, this missile will not. There, holy shit, that was crazy. I haven't had one chase me like that. Like, his shield's already down, just from that quick burst there. Come here, buddy. Because as we said, we were going to blow ourselves up after this anyway. So I figure even though these guys, the 3 of them together can easily blow us up almost certainly. We'll just go ahead and do some shit here, you know. We can't really stop moving. We need to stay about as top of the SCM speed here to try and avoid as many shots as possible, especially where our shields are getting hit. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and put all our powers to shields just to help them recharge a little bit faster. I think our enemies might have left, actually. Yeah, they're not on the target anymore. So it doesn't really matter. We'll just reset every... Oh, no, that's weapons. Down is reset. Appreciate it. Yep. I was dodging them pretty hard. Although our shield's not recharging. That's so weird. There it goes. It's finally going. Doesn't matter, though, because we are going to hold backspace. Which reminds me, I should have just worn my gown, since we're just going to kill ourselves anyway. But we'll watch the ship explode, just for the viewer's pleasure. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. And we'll open up this door here. And we'll jump out. And then turn around. Keep flying away. Just a little bit. Calmly exist the ship. Boom! Exit, yeah. So the explosions are pretty sweet, as you can see. That's pretty awesome. And then we'll go ahead and press F4. And then inventory. And then we'll take off our helmet and just let it float around in space. Oh, and we'll press F4 twice. And we'll look at the pretty planet and the fire in the background as we, you know, die. Ah, the peace, the silence. And we'll wake up in a bed here in a minute. It die in space, yeah. Yeah. He's a replicant, you know? He's a replicant. They're all replicants. That's how this works. That's why we're about to wake up in a hospital bed. They didn't come and grab our body and put us in a hospital bed and revive us. They just cloned us. You know? So, alright. Now we're back. All the way back across the damn star system in Microtech, where we belong, with our bounty completed.
Storage room 3 right now. Security to storage room 3. Got an accident inbound. It's a pretty big one, so teams keep.
And let's see if we have any high-risk targets. Well, I guess actually, before we look at all that, We should go ahead and call our ship back in since it's going to take
to the
7
Aesop
minutes to
vehicle
come
retrieval system.
back.
Please visit us again.
Yeah, Altered Carbon.
Your
Yeah,
insurance
yeah,
claim
yeah.
has
It
been
looks really
sent.
good. I've only watched like the first episode, and I was actually in the middle of watching something else, and it was just between episodes, and I haven't come back to it yet. So, but it was pretty good, and
Aesop vehicle retrieval
I've
system.
heard great reviews. So, yeah, Altered Carbon. Yeah, pretty sweet show, really. I'll have to go back and give it a shot at some point, like a fair shot. And,
Your insurance claim has been sent.
go ahead and check the missions. So gown in it or no gown? Yeah, we'll gown it. We'll gown it. We could put on the beacon suit since it gives us those for free too, but fuck it, you know, we'll just gown it. We're going with a gown into bounties, you know, why would we not? High risk target, Roy Taft. Taft, okay. I'm fine with Taft. Hello, Lurkin. I hope you both are well. We are well. Thank you for joining, lady. We appreciate it. And I hope y'all are well. What are y'all getting into tonight? Medical gown for the win,
Welcome
yeah.
to the Aesop vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the Aesop vehicle retrieval system. Goodbye. Welcome to the Aesop.
Ah, till it passes you off, indeed. Yeah, I definitely need to get back on Fortnite. There's been too many updates. In fact, Junk Rift. Oh, pisses, LOL, for sure. No, yeah, Junk Rift is in right now, I think, and I should probably fuck with that, but I haven't. It's had enough updates to entice me again, for sure. Especially if you're playing again, lady. I should still have all the mythics in my tent, so we could all hop in and I could do my mythic challenge. First game you dropped in, you got your first kill with it. Congratulations, that's awesome. Hell yeah. I've never played with it, so yeah, I need to get on that some, I reckon. We're just waiting on our ship to respawn. We had to do an insurance claim on it. That's kind of how the bounty system works in the game right now.
Welcome to the Aesop vehicle retrieval
So we've got another 3 minutes before it'll be back, but just waiting on that right now. I don't know what this backpack this guy has is actually, or where he got it, but this armor I think is actually like a store item. I think he purchased all this probably, so that's pretty cool though. Still a pretty good set of armor. There used to be some way to steal people's backpacks, like just rip them off of their back and run off with them. I don't know how it worked, or I would totally do it and just snag this one, but looks pretty cool. Maybe it came with a ship or something, I don't know. Argo is a vehicle manufacturer. They not only do ships, but land vehicles as well, but they do like industrial style vehicles and ships. haulers, mining craft, and stuff like that. Those videos were hilarious. Yeah.
Your vehicle has been delivered
Let's
to the
see.
following
I know it hasn't been
location.
3 minutes, but
To
I'm
the
just
Aesop vehicle
antsy,
retrieval
so I'm
system.
just looking.
Goodbye.
Minute 45 left. Sweet.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
But yeah, we're just playing in the hospital gown that we got to respawn in after self-destructing our ship. Because this is how we do it. We have other stuff to wear. But why?
Welcome to the Aesop
No
vehicle
need.
retrieval system.
We don't plan on getting out of our ships. Or our ship. We've got 30 seconds. Almost here, everyone. I could have paid to expedite it. I will probably going forward. Actually, I didn't even check how much I'm getting paid for these high-risk targets now.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I know the extreme risk targets are supposed to pay out like 90K or something like that. But 11.2, so that's a lot better than the moderate risk targets that I was doing before. They were only like 7,500. Yep. So, you know, awesome. But I have been thinking, so I downsized all my missile racks on my Cuddy to size 2 missiles, so I can just have a bunch of size 2 missiles that I can launch like a mini gunboat or a mini missile boat, you know. It is really more of a mini gunboat, of course. It's got 4 size 3 repeaters, realistically 6 size 3 repeaters, because there's 2 on a turret on the top, but the pilot can't access the turret. So I need a top gunner. I need somebody to join me and be my top gun. But we'll see about that in the future, I reckon. Yeah, mini gunboat, but I do like to downsize the missiles to make it into more of a mini
Welcome
missile boat as
to
well.
the Aesop vehicle retrieval system.
But here recently, I've been thinking about even going down to size 1 missiles, because Top Gun, indeed, yeah.
Vehicle selected.
Because
Stand by.
you can have twice as many
Your vehicle
size
has
1
been
missiles,
delivered
so
to the
I think I can go
following
up to, unless I'm mistaken, I can go all the way up to 48 size 1 missiles
Please
instead of
visit us
the
again.
24
Goodbye.
size 2s that I do now, that I have now. And while the range goes down a little bit, it's not, I think it's by about 200 meters, but my overall amount of damage I'm carrying in the payload is just significantly more, like 40% more or something, and I think that it's going to be worth it. But I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure how much more money I'm going to put into upgrading my Cutlass, because I've already gotten all military, putting all military style components, grade A military style components, and upgraded to all size 3 fixed laser repeaters, and redid all the missile racks and the missiles inside the missile racks. So I'm spending a good bit of money here upgrading it, so you know, honestly, I'm already at high risk targets, and I'm sure I can make it all the way through high risk targets with it, but once I get into very high risk targets, from what I understand, the difficulty goes up significantly, and I may be switching ships at that point. As not
Clear to launch.
not permanently. I think I'm probably gonna keep the Cutlass Black, like, as my primary daily driver for a long time, but just for those very high risk and extreme risk targets, I'll probably buy a Gladius. It's like 1.1 million, so I don't really want to buy it right now, because I've only got like 2.2 million AUEC, and I don't really want to spend half of it right now, especially when I'm pretty sure I can make it all the way through the very high, or the high risk targets here with my Cuddy.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Let's see. So we did accept that mission, didn't we? Where's it taking us to? Yeah. It's tracking. Oh, okay, now it's showing up. It was probably there before and I just missed it. Y'all don't have to tell me, though. Cool, and we can jump right to him. No, not that one. That is one bad thing about the Cutlass, is it doesn't really line up too well. The crosshair and the quantum crosshair don't really line up too well. But after the Cutlass, I think my next daily driver I'll go to... I may end up getting a Constellation Taurus first, just as like an intermediate ship. But ultimately I want to get the Constellation Andromeda. And at that point, you're getting into like actual, not just minigun ship, but like actual gunship and actual mini boat. Because it's got, I think it, even stock carries like 56 missiles and 4 size 5 and 2 size 4 guns or something like that, and plus 2 turrets that have like size 2 or size 3 weapons or something, so a significant amount of firepower compared to anything, basically. That's anything flyable in the game for sure at this point. Now let's go ahead and spool up our missiles here. That might be him. We'll go ahead and target him just in case. Caesar Dakane. No, that wasn't the name. It is an enemy though, but we don't want to spend our missiles on anybody that's on the target. Although for some reason it's not listing our target up there. Well, it's a good middle point as far as price is concerned. Between the two ships, the Cutlass and the Andromeda, that is. And we'll just hail this guy with missiles. Till he's fucking dead, hopefully. Well, I'm using a few too many. I keep forgetting I need to get a little closer before I really start launching. And also, the Taurus has the largest bay, like, for stuff. You know, cargo bay. Out of all the Constellation series. Alright, let's get within 3,000 meters. These big asses are going to be able to dodge them. That wasn't really inside of 3,000, but... How is he still hitting us? That's crazy, man. Oh, the Constellation Tortoise is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, it's got the same guns. It's got one less turret on it, but as far as pilots go, which at this point I'm a solo. I play solo mostly anyway. Oh, I'm out of missiles all the way. That's wild. But at this point, I fly solo anyway. So it's got the exact same firepower as the Andromeda. Bitch boy! Ha ha! Anyway, sorry. It's got the same. So for me, it'll have the same output as a Constellation Andromeda would. Maybe a few less missiles. I can't. Oh yeah, definitely. Actually, a lot less missiles than the Andromeda, because the Andromeda is really a gunship. You know, it's designed for battle. And there's also an Aguila explosions. Yeah, big explosion, because I was fighting a big ship. But we're gonna go ahead and, before we accept the next bounty, we're gonna go ahead and warp away, at least to like an orbital marker or something. There we go. Speaking of which. And that should be enough distance to where his buddies don't chase us anymore. They'll just leave and go somewhere. And then fuck it. Even though we're out of missiles, because I wasted them all like an idiot, we'll go ahead and see if we can get another high-risk target. We do have another one. Cyril Maynard. Accept that. And looks like he's... Yeah, he's at Microtech. So, we're already on planet with him. Somewhere. Or at the planet with him, anyway. But I don't think the wreck site has a fucking... Yeah, it doesn't have its own quantum marker, so we'll just have to go to the one closest to it. 1662. Wow. Looks like there's an orbital marker. Well, let's check real quick. Well, either way, we'll want to stay outside of the atmosphere for something where we're going to have to fly more than a couple hundred kilometers. Make it a lot faster, so... Orbital marker, even if it's a little further than that one spot was, it'd almost certainly end up being faster anyway. Oh, wait, well, maybe not. Maybe these places are closer. What's that? No. Not at all. They're somehow on the other side of the planet, even though they're not checkered like they are. So we'll go ahead and cut off quantum and just fly towards the marker. Go ahead and thrust up to full speed real quick, but we won't use any more than that because we'll need it. And that'll give it plenty of time to recharge anyway. Just cut our drive time down. 600 fucking kilometers, though. That's more than I was guessing. We sure there wasn't anything closer? Let's see, what are you? You're 2,000, so that'll take us much further away. Oh, well, that's strange. I didn't say to do that. What are you? Same one, 1,600. Is that 620? I think that's 620. Not 1,620. Yeah, so that'll put us pretty close. It'd be pretty sad if there wasn't anything really close. Yeah, this Aguila, it's so it's another one of the Constellation series, and it's an exploration ship. So it's got extra scanning capabilities, and as I'm sure you could guess by the name, or by what I said about the Taurus, about it having more storage, it's a cargo ship. It's the cheapest of the bunch. And then but I don't really like the Aguila. You will once again trade, well, that's even further away, so I was wrong. I guess that was 1,600. So I guess we gotta go back to that orbital marker we were at. Quit being stupid and just fly 600 meters. That's gonna take forever, guys. Sorry about that. But, you know, it's kind of the way things are sometimes. Not like L4. I guess we'll need to fly up to a different orbital marker. One close to us. Should be one somewhere. Well, now we're turned all the way around. Huh? Is that you? No, you're going to be a Lagrange point, aren't you? Yep, L2. But you're going to be an orbital marker. Nope, Comrie. You're an orbital marker. Yes, okay. But then they also have the Phoenix, which is a luxury version. It's a bit bigger than the rest. It's got a slightly cooler design. The interior is significantly nicer and cozier, but that doesn't really matter too much. And yeah, it's a great way to stay in shape. Yeah. Falling for your tricks, Dewey. And then, yeah, so, but it, once again, doesn't have the firepower. It's got the same turrets as the Andromeda, but it doesn't have as many missiles. So for me, the Andromeda is just the way to go, because, you know, it's the best at combat. And everything except for the Taurus all have the same amount of cargo space, which is 96, which is a little bit more than half of, or excuse me, a little bit more than twice what the Cutlass Black has. The Andromeda has the same layout of guns as the Cutlass Black, but they're all a size bigger. It's got 2 turrets instead of just the one, so I could have 2 buddies with things to do with me, you know. Like I said, twice as much cargo space. And much bigger interior, better living spaces and shit, you know, for when that stuff matters as they build onto the survival mechanics. Can you keep vehicles on it? Yeah, you can keep vehicles on any of them, just nothing, no super huge ones. Basically, all the same things that I can fit in my Cutlass, I can fit on any of a few more of some of the smaller ones, especially on the Taurus, because it's got a bigger cargo area. But they can all fit them. Like I said, they have all got at least 96. It's just got like 100 and It might have like 156. Like, it is significantly more. But it also is the only one of the 4 that doesn't have a snub fighter. They all have a snub fighter that can dock with it as well. I forgot to mention. So that's another spot. Like a 4th crew member. And you've also got a co-pilot seat. And maybe even a support seat as well. But I don't know that I'd want all of those people. It would fuck with my piloting, I think. Because it takes certain functionality away from you, and so sometimes I'd be sitting there clicking buttons trying to get countermeasures to go off or whatever, and somebody else would have those. I guess I can just set my fucking cruise control here instead of sitting there holding my stick. Yeah, the Phoenix is also, it does also have good meeting rooms and stuff, so, like, if you were a smaller organization and you couldn't really afford, like, say, like a Carrick or an 890 Jump or something, it's a relatively affordable, like, meeting spot for, like, a capital, you know, like an organization or whatever, but it doesn't have a, medical bed, which is kind of the best part of the 890 Jump in the Carrick. For a concise team. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. But yeah, that's kind of my thing, is I'm hoping, you know, I can build a little bit of a community around this and some of the other space games I'm playing, and have some more people to play with, you know what I mean? I'd love to have somebody, like I said, to run the tail gun of my Cutlass. I wouldn't mind having a co-pilot, you know. There's a certain beauty in being able to launch missiles and shoot lasers all at the same time, you know. Especially if I can fire all 4 of my lasers, the turrets firing the other 2, and I got a co-pilot who's launching missiles at the same time, because I can only launch missiles or shoot my guns. I can't do both at the same time as the pilot. I have to switch between fire modes. So, but a co-pilot could go ahead and just stay in missile mode the whole time while I was spraying everybody that got too close, which would be quite nice. But I'm pretty sure I'll need to upgrade. A lot of people like the Andromeda for the higher level bounties, like I'm talking about getting. So if I can save up, I think it's 3.4 or 3.6 million. Like I said, I have 2.1 right now. So if I can save up that or close to it just on my way up to the very high risk or extreme risk targets, whichever one I kind of need to replace the Cutlass for. Which, who knows, maybe I'm an ace pilot by then and I could just beat the hell out of the ERTs in my Cutlass, you know, and not have a problem with it. Which isn't that ridiculous. Some people love their Cutlasses and just use them for everything and swear by them and everything. So, I love my Cutlass. It's definitely my favorite ship in the game, but so far. But I do already see the uses for other things. Like I've said a couple of times now, I've got a Centurion, you know, which is a anti-air ground vehicle, but it's so big. There's only 2 or 3 ships in the game that can even carry it anywhere right now, and I don't own any of them. So, which is fine. It's not really useful for too much right now, but they did run Jump Town every other day for like a week and a half recently, and it would have been great if I could have, excuse me, gotten it there for that. We'll make it in there eventually. Sometimes this game's like this, a lot of flying around either way. I don't normally have to fly 600 kilometers, excuse me, to a target like this. It's rather frustrating, honestly. But what are you gonna do, you know? But we still got plenty of fuel. Like I said, we're out of missiles, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So you can walk around and do things while you fly, but, you know, things are kind of buggy, and I'm pretty close to a planet and shit, and I don't really want to fuck with it at the moment, and I'm not sure how long it'll take, so I wouldn't want to get distracted and just blow up, so. Yeah, you can get up out of your ship, especially when you've got, after you set cruise control or go into quantum or whatever, you can just get up out of the pilot seat and walk around. You can get up and have a drink or a snack or whatever in the game. I mean, you can do it sitting down in real life. You can't do it in here. You gotta get up, but yeah, for sure, for sure. And we're entering the atmosphere now. Won't be too terribly long. Only 60 meters left to go. 60 kilometers. Don't know why I keep saying that. We won't be able to alpha strike him with missiles, but maybe he'll be real close to the ground like they like to be. We'll want to slow down a lot. Of course, that just being in the atmosphere will help us with that, but we'll go ahead and start off the cruise control as well, just so our engines aren't fighting it to a certain degree. And we can go ahead and reset our SCM as well. And then, as we come in, I'll try and find the target, although for some reason it doesn't seem to be showing Cyril. Cyril is the guy we're looking for. Oh, yeah. Once we get around 20, we'll start slowing down. We're gonna do a little scouting. If they're real low to the ground, like the bounties tend to be, then we're just gonna fucking equip our. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was a pretty great one. We're doing all right now. We've done two. We've done two now. I wasted my missiles. It wasn't really that great. I appreciate it, though. I was acting like a noob. We do want to start slowing down here. Well, really, we weren't even going that much faster than what we just went down to. And this is supposed to be a crash site, so it might be one of the... I didn't wear a spacesuit, though. So... not like we can really go down to it. I wonder if that is Cyril. Anvil Valkyrie. Our last couple of bounties have been Valkyries, so it could be.
Hydrogen fuel is at 75%.
Oh dear, we're at 75%. Whatever will we do? Yep, that's him. So we're gonna go ahead and set our pips to weapons. We're getting close to him, so we're going to lowering our SCM. We're going to hopefully be able to take this guy out in one pass with just our lasers here. Okay, not quite, but we did totally take down his lasers. Or his shields. No, we didn't. They're just in red. Had some good hits on him. We're going to go ahead and put pips to shields here as we retreat for a second. Maybe they'll follow us up the atmosphere a little bit. I don't really like fighting this close to the ground. Awesome. No problem. I know y'all are playing your own game. I just appreciate having the lurk. Hopefully everything's going well for y'all in Fortnite and nobody's pissed y'all off too bad yet. Oh, ooh, okay, that was almost bad. Let me go ahead. We're gonna actually do a pretty lengthy run here. Try and get some distance on these fuckers. They'll probably be trying to stay around SCM. And then we're gonna decouple after our shields come back. Alright, we're back. We're gonna decouple. And we're just gonna no thrust. Oh shit. Nope, we did not get any distance on them. They are fast. Holy shit. The one problem with driving a Cuddy, really. Gives back the shields.
Son of a bitch!
Got a little bit of boost here. We'll use that. Our shields are back. Let's make another turn and another pass. Gotta try and keep his shields down. Slow our SCM so we can hopefully. Here we go. Come on, mate. Where you at? Come on, buddy.
Shit.
Where you at, huh?
Shit. Son of a bitch.
Oh, fuck. Here we go. We got a little bit of an orbit going. Oh shit, they're getting our shields down though. We gotta go. We gotta dip out. His shields are back anyway. They almost blew off our engine there. Our right one. Woo! Gotta get our shields back up. Where you at, fucker? Come on. Show me you. Wow, really? Just gonna send your buddies after us, huh? What a pussy. Haven't even gotten any damage on his hull yet. But if it was just me and him, he'd be fucking dead already. He's got 3. I don't understand. That's kind of the bullshit about the bounties as well. Is like as you get higher, not only do they fly better ships, but they also get more backup. It kind of seems like it should be one or the other, you know?
Congratulations, the target is destroyed.
But either way, he's fucking dead. Fuck his little pussy bitch. Oh yeah. Thank you, thank you. We got him. We got him. I guess I confused his buddies leaving the atmosphere and coming back down or something. They didn't seem very keen on following me back. Kind of helped me out for sure. If I'd had to continue with all four of them the whole time, they would have fucked me up. As you can tell by my right engine being damn near dead. Let's see if we get another bounty here. Try and make as much money off this respawn as we can. High risk target. Bada bing, bada boom. It's on Calliope, but that's fine. That's still in this, still in the Microtech planetary system. As in, it is a moon of Microtech. So instead of being 57 million kilometers away, it was 67,000, which is, you know, and we'll get to quantum drive straight to their location, or within 20 kilometers of it anyway. So this will be quick whether we win or lose, which we've already taken enough damage where if they're... Oh, and we have, like, no boost. Flatten out with the planet. Accelerante. And after this one, either they're gonna blow us up or I think we'll blow us up. Go ahead and spawn us a new ship. And that might be the bounty. It's a warden. Yep, that's him. Go ahead and slow down. Fuck those missiles.
Here you go.
He's shooting though, which can be dangerous.
Shield system is hit.
Yeah, they're hitting us.
Hydrogen fuel is at
15%. We did get some serious hits off on the Vanguard though, thankfully. Jesus Christ. They really should not be able to hit us like that while we're going at such speeds. Change our pips to shields. Trying to get the fuck out of here.
Try to dodge that!
I did dodge it. Alright, he's actually chasing me this time.
Shield system is hit.
Fuck.
Contact.
This motherfucker ran away again. It would appear.
Your chaff is running low.
He's like, oh, my buddies can deal with it. I'm like, no, hell, your buddies can't. Okay, maybe they can. In fact, they got a better chance of it than you, but mostly just because my attention's on you and not them.
Contact.
Oh, what am I doing? Bitch boy, huh?
Target is destroyed.
Huh? How about that? How about that? Alright, now I'm just gonna fight his buddies, because like I said, I'm blowing up at the end of this one either way, so might as well fight them for it, since they've been annoying. Reset our pips. See if I can find one of them. They might have already left, actually. Yeah, looks like they already left. Oh well. This time we're not going to watch the explosion, guys. We're just going to blow up in the seat. It's faster this way. Well, I guess we could watch it from the seat. Well, not really, but... GG, indeed. That was a good run. I think we got 3 bounties in with that cutty. And wasted all of our missiles without even killing the dude in the first one, so... Solid, solid. Definitely makes me rethink my plan of switching to size 1 missiles, for sure. And we'll get to respawn at Port Tresler. This time, while we're waiting on the ship to respawn, we're going to go ahead and take a short break. I'll try and get... that view is good too, right? Much quicker. And my death is much quicker too. We don't have to listen to me, you know, suffocate. Which is, you know, probably not PG, you know. But we're going to go ahead and go call our ship in real quick. And we're gonna try and once again we're just rocking with it. We'll go ahead and check our progress. So like I said, those as you saw, we got certified as the first mission we did on the stream. So those were our first these have been our first high risk targets. So I'm not sure how far. This is another player here. He's got the backpack actually that I brought a bunch of here. It's called the, Sinkhole backpack. He's got a sniper rifle. This dude's kind of kitted out. I wish I could take a shit in FS9. It's a pretty good LMG. It's a bearing gun. I prefer basically everything bearing makes. All their shit's kind of my favorite. It's just kind of traditional guns, so they work kind of how you expect. Really, really, like it seems like we should have got at least 100K. No, I guess not. It's only been like 5 or something. But we'll check Delphi. That's the app. Once again, we should call in first, and then fuck with everything else,
to the Aesop
because we gotta wait
Retrieval
anyway.
System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again.
Cool.
Goodbye.
6 minutes 45 seconds. We'll check the Delphi app. See what's going on as far as our bounty hunting reputation goes. Boom. Cool. So we were like probably 20%. Probably 20% of the way to ranking up. And once we get to veterans, we can do, or once we finish this one, we can do very high risk targets. And once we finish the master license, we'll be able to do those extreme risk targets we were talking about. So we're pretty happy with that. Maybe we can make it up to about 50%, maybe even finish it tonight. Who knows? If we can get through like 3 a cuddy like that, like we were doing, then I feel like we've got pretty good odds. And also, we should be advancing Microtech protection services. Once we finish the tracker here, which we're also raising with our bounty hunting missions here in this space. The main reason why I wanted to do them here is because I was, congrats, and already 3 in.
To the
Yep.
Aesop Vehicle Retrieval System.
But the main reason I wanted to do them here in Microtech is because my reputation is furthest along
Vehicle selected.
here with the Microtech protection services, and you start getting higher and higher mission payouts as you go up through here. So once you get to master tracker, and this is not the same as your actual bounty hunting license tier, it's just what you've done for Microtech protection services. So as you level up, you'll get higher payout tiers. So eventually, once I've done enough to get to master tracker within Microtech, they'll give me an extra 20% on top of the normal payout for any missions. So focused on trying to do them one area at a time so that we can, you know, progress that as much as possible and get higher payouts. And then Hurston will probably be next, because the next update's going to have a new security post activated within their space, and it sounds like they're going to have a lot of really interesting gameplay built around it. So, and a lot of us in the community are thinking that you'll need to have a high enough relationship with Hurston Security to be able to access it, considering it should theoretically be ran by Hurston Security. So, yeah, should be pretty exciting. I'm more excited to see it. But we're going to go ahead and actually go on a short little break while we're waiting on our ship to come back, and then we'll hop into some more of these high-risk targets and try and get up to some very high-risk targets in the next couple of days. Appreciate everybody for stopping by, and we'll be right back, okay? Alright, we're back, guys. Sorry, it obviously took a little bit longer than 7 minutes, like we said, because got a little distracted. And you can tell by the fact that it logged us out of the game, actually. Oh, and it's not wanting to let us in again. Hello. What's up? This is weird. Uh-oh. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Let's see. Well, that one will load. We'll just join Commander Josh here. Somebody I've met in the persistent universe. Just playing around. Patiently waiting. Yeah, I love it. Dang. Y'all watching? Y'all playing Fortnite, or y'all already over to No Man's Sky now? Wop 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 wop. Hopefully some GGs. Either way, our ship will have respawned here, regardless of whether we were logged in or not. So, we'll just need to call it in. It'll be in storage here at the station, so we can still get right to it. Assuming, well, even if our elevators are broke, we'll just backspace, kill ourselves, respawn. We might go ahead and at least wear a spacesuit this time, though. Just because it sent us to... what it said was the wreck site during one of those previous missions. And if that's one of the crash sites, we'll want to go investigate that, because they sometimes have extremely rare loot at them. So we'll actually bring a spacesuit and a multi-tool with a tractor beam on it, because... I'm pretty sure I can make it through just about any obstacles with that. It is pretty cold on Microtech, so it'd be better to have armor with me, but I don't really want to, even though I've got a lot of free armor, don't really want to get any of it blown up right now. So the wrecks often have NPC enemies at them too, so maybe we can find one of them, kill them, put their armor on, and then we don't have to worry about it too much, because even though, like I said, most of my current armor is free too. Doesn't look like we're actually going to load in here. This happens sometimes. We might have to Control-Alt-Delete this. This kind of sucks, man. We can just Alt-Tab out and then exit and relaunch the game, actually, I guess. While it's loading up. Maybe the elevators will be good if you just get immediately up out of the gurney. If I get out of a gurney, then I don't have to worry about elevators, because I'll be on the same floor as the hangars. But I won't log in straight out of a gurney. But I'll just keep it on the just chatting screen here for a second until I'm sure the game's running. I'm not sure why it's acting stupid now that since it logged us out. I wonder if it was doing something other than just timing out. Rather frustrating. Oh, okay, yeah, my microphone is there. Cool. Load into the PU. We actually have music during the loading screen this time, so fingers crossed. Maybe working out for us. Oh. Are we loading in? Come on, come on, come on, come on, game. Yay, we're in the game. Alright. See if the elevators work. Doesn't matter. We're not going to try and reload again, even if they don't. Lobby, going to the lobby. Come on, elevator function, thank you. Let's go. Almost forgot, I said I was gonna put a suit on before we went out this time. Need to make a little bit of room here. Thank you, thank you. Wrong way. Here we go. Good news about dying this often, too, is I don't have to worry about my food and water. One of the things, if you're willing to cheese the system anyway, a little bit. But the system doesn't work if you don't cheese it. You've got to claim your ship every now and then to restock it, otherwise you just won't have the full functionality of it anyway. So far so good indeed. We are making it. Oh, I meant to go to inventory first before lists. And we'll just drop this on the floor because we don't want to have an infinite amount of them. The game does a pretty good job of clearing those out anyway. And then we'll put on the beacon helmet, just the stuff it gives us for free. No armor rating to it or anything, so we don't really want to end up in a fight if we can keep from it. But this one should have a tractor beam on it. It does. We're good. Alright, and that's all we're going to carry with us. And that's just in case it brings us to one of the new derelict sites. They weren't in the game before, and I've never been to one yet, so if it brings us, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is calling a crash site. So if we end up fighting over one, I'd like to try and find it. Especially if I can just bomb the target, you know, if I could take them out with torpedo or missiles on the way in.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Then it'll be relatively clear for us.
Your vehicle
You
has
know,
been delivered
if
to
we
the
just
following
fly
location.
around for a minute after that, then the hangar 3.
Please visit us.
Yeah, if we just, ooh, don't want to go in there. So we'll probably run again shortly after they release the next minor patch to 3.17.2. And they still run Siege of Horus and playtest for the PTU, so I'm sure once the fixes hit, it will be back. Alright, everybody. I don't feel like listening to or reading y'all's bullshit tonight. We'll just do no game chat right now. I bet you, actually, as long as I can get a Top Gunner at some point, we could probably... I bet I could get through ERT missions in this ship. Although I'd have to split the profits, though, so... Oh well. Not the worst thing in the world, I guess.
You are clear to launch.
Indeed, indeed.
Landing gear.
Ooh. Me about to blow my engines off. Yeah, I should probably go ahead and find a bag. I'll go ahead and get out of the hangar now so that I don't get a fine. There we go. High risk target. Seems good.
Thank you. And please visit
And
again.
this is from a cave, which also won't have a direct quantum point, but oh well, hopefully it won't be 600 kilometers away. Yeah, I'm glad I'm enjoying the game as well. It's been great. Although I totally still intend on hopping on some more No Man's Sky to play that expedition as well. Although I may do a little Elite Dangerous. A couple of streams. Did I even? I was pretty sure I accepted that mission. Because they've been releasing a bunch of new story content. No? Okay. Didn't actually accept for some reason. Does that sometimes. And we didn't accept to a call to arms either. Not taking my own advice here. It's pretty rough. Here we go. But yeah, I do intend on doing the new expedition for No Man's Sky as well. Oh, okay. The bounty changed. And they're now on Microtech, which will be significantly better for us. Although, still not targetable. Damn it. Let me stop it. Oh well. Sometimes it doesn't. We'll just fly in from... Come on. Use it. Way too long. 120 ain't too bad. 150, 60. We could go into the cave they're in. It would almost certainly have enemies that would have a lot of gemstones on them. But we didn't bring a gun. So we're not really worried about the cave too much anyway. It'd just slow us down a lot. Although we do really like the cave FPS missions. They're a really great way of making guaranteed money. But it's a lot easier to find the caves in those situations. Because they're marked for you. Look at me, too many G's. Heading down into the atmosphere, We'll want to go ahead and reset our pips. Come on, Arnold. We don't like Arnolds here. We're gonna take you out. We don't even care how high risk you are. Getting where you want to be is quite the grind, but it ain't that bad. Nah. I mean, gives you an excuse to fly your ships, you know what I mean? It's no worse than... I mean, realistically, most of the time, it's no worse than travel times in No Man's Sky or, you know, Elite Dangerous or any other space sim or sort of space survival game or whatever, you know, it can be annoying, but it's an alpha, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's a 12-year-old alpha, but it's still an alpha, you know what I mean? And it makes sense why it's such an old alpha, you know? Nobody else has the same type of extent as what they do, you know? Now, it's all about what your fix is. What specifically it is you're looking out for in your specific space game, you know, what it is you want to do mostly, you know. I play all of them, you know, relatively consistently, at least a couple of spurts a year, you know, for a couple months here or there. So, a lot to be gathered from each, you know. If you're mostly into the ships and everything, then Elite Dangerous or Star Citizen's probably your game. If you like the you know, intrigue and weird, like Dooney and 50s, 60s style sci-fi, you know, then, and like, which I like it all, of course, but, and, more survival, you know, style gameplay, you're definitely going for more for No Man's Sky, but, you know, as I've said, you know, I enjoy them all for their own ways. No Man's Sky has definitely done the best job of delivering upon its original promise, even though they've all taken a long time to deliver what they have thus far. Wow. They weren't hitting me for a long time, and all of a sudden when they were, my shields were just gone. Pulled up a little too far, started going down. Fuck, man. How can I not shake you guys at all? can't even accelerate now. What the fuck? What the hell, dude? How could you possibly be keeping up to me with this? And I can't shake the missiles. What the fuck, dude? This is ridiculous. How am I out of missiles? I didn't even launch any of those. And I can't shake missiles again. What the fuck? Or shoot. Oh. Come on, you fuckwad. Oh, well, there goes the other one, I think. But, wow, I just got totally fucked this time. I'm not sure what was going on. I'm good. They're gonna blow me up. But they, of course they're close range. Everybody's close range is no joke. That's how the guns work. But, like, they couldn't, like, they shouldn't. I was traveling at maximum, like I was at maximum velocity, and the Cutlass is a pretty fast ship at maximum velocity, so they shouldn't be able to shoot with accuracy and keep up with me, regardless of like how high risk they are. It doesn't matter, you know what I mean? Like real pilots, like the best pilots in the game can't do that. It was just bugged, like they had like fucking aimbot for some reason, you know? It's not a common thing. But yeah, I just got, like, I literally got fucked there. Like, you know, I'm not, like, it's not something I commonly say. I've gotten wrecked on stream a couple of times, and, like, you know, like, normally I'm fine with owning it, but, like, that should not have been possible, you know. They should not have been able to shoot, like, be that accurate the entire time they were shooting at maximum speed, you know what I mean? It's, like, physically impossible. The game doesn't allow it, you know.
Welcome to the Aesop Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Yeah, of course close range is no joke, you know. Time to kill is pretty low, you know, relative. Should probably be lower, honestly. Like, there was a lot of those volleys there that unloaded on the Warden. Like, 3 or 4 of them, like, really felt like, at least on the 3rd or 4th one, really should have killed him, because, like, I barely missed any shots out of the magazine, you know. But no, he just didn't die, somehow, you know. But, whatever, you know. One bad one. It's crazy. My missiles just disappeared. I only launched 4 at him, and then all of a sudden I just didn't have any missiles. Like, I switched to missile mode, and then it automatically fired missiles without me hitting the trigger, and I didn't have any more. I don't know if they damaged my, like, missile pods, and you know, I'm not sure what happened there. It was pretty fucked up.
To the Aesop Vehicle Retrieval System.
If we get fucked like that again,
Please visit us
I'm
again.
gonna see about running a different mission type. Did you not give me a free undersuit this time? Okay, cool. I was gonna say, I'll wear one of mine if I have to, but, like, it's kind of shitty. You always give a free undersuit.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
This way I can EVA if I need to. Did you not give me a helmet, though? Do I have to wear one of my helmets? That's fucking weird. Okay. At least you'll kind of match a little. Almost out of multi-tools. This one does not have a tractor beam attachment. No, it does. I don't know. I didn't think missile racks and hard points were things you could... I mean, I know you can blow off a wing, and then if the hard point was on that wing, then it's gone. But all the... well, I mean, the hard points are on the wings, but all the missile launchers are on the... Why is my... camera frozen? There we go. Alright. But yeah, well, I don't know why the, but, you know, all the fucking missile racks are on the core of the, like, the body of the Cutlass, so they can't be shot off, and I don't think they can just be shut off like that, so I don't know. I really feel like I just got fucked. I mean, either way, like, they shouldn't have been able to do so much. That's the whole thing, is even if they did shoot a specific component, it doesn't matter. They shouldn't have been able to shoot that component, is the point. You know what I mean? I was traveling at maximum SCM. I was pushing my engines to the top velocity. They regardless of what ship they were in, they shouldn't have been able to keep up with me and be accurate, is the point. You know, so it doesn't matter how it happened. It should not have been able to happen, you know. Is what I'm getting at, you know, the point you seem to be missing, you know.
Welcome to the Aesop vehicle retrieval system.
Why?
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the Aesop vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again.
But no, yeah, it's a little wild the way they do the bounties, though. Here's a harder ship and more guards. Have fun. That seems weird. Seems like you should do one or the other. No, fuck you. You know?
Welcome to the Aesop vehicle retrieval system.
Come on.
Please visit us
Hopefully I'll
again.
remember to expedite it these
Bye.
next few times. Luckily we still have the bounty, though. Hopefully we can actually beat him this time. Maybe we won't get fucked out of our missiles. That'll probably help.
Welcome to the Aesop Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Hurry up.
Your vehicle
Hangar
has
3,
been
thank
delivered
you.
to the following location.
You are clear to launch.
Landing gear up.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Oh, we have to fly. Didn't we have to fly out to this one? We didn't get to jump straight to it. Oh, god damn it. That's really fucking annoying. Maybe we can. Maybe it'll let us shut off the quantum drive this time. Alright, come on. It let me shut it off, but it didn't actually stop quantum travel, even though the quantum engine doesn't have power to it while it's off. It's fucking stupid. So, yeah. Another 150-meter fucking flight. Even though I timed it right. Try this again. Nice. Here we go.
Contact. Missile locked.
We hit him with all 4 of those.
Shit! Try to dodge that!
And we're getting fun already. And one of our engines is about to blow up, even though it's only been hit once. And I've got all my pips to shields, but they will not fucking come back. There they go, fucking finally.
Missile locked.
Woo! Barely dodged that one. That would have totally been my fault. Bitch boy, fuck you.
Target is destroyed.
Yeah, but goddamn, I don't understand. I literally, legitimately do not understand how they put out so much damage consistently. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Fuck it. We'll go for another one. And he is at... emergency shelter. We should be able to fast travel straight there. Quantum travel. Maybe he'll end up being a little more susceptible to bombs. Oops, sorry. Come on, fuckers.
Contact. Missile locked.
Son of a bitch.
Congratulations.
Well,
Rocket is destroyed.
he was indeed a little more susceptible to missiles.
Got something for you.
And that missile hit me even though I used all of my chaff and 3 decoys trying to evade it. And I'm once again traveling at maximum SCM, and they're just hitting me with everything they fire. Like there's nothing I can do about it. Like this doesn't make any sense. It should not. They should not be able to do this. You know what I mean? I'm not even flying in straight lines either. Yeah, maximum thrust, and they're, you know, they can keep up with me and blow me up. That's a little broke. You know, I don't understand. You know what I mean? Like, what are you even supposed to do? It wouldn't matter the ship because maximum speeds are the same, you know, essentially, you know, like within 100, 200 kilometers of one another, you know what I mean? So it doesn't even matter, you know what I mean? Like, even if I were to switch ships, that wouldn't change, other than the fact that I'd be a smaller target. Like, maybe they miss more if you're a smaller target. But, no, yeah, it's not supposed to work that way. You can't, like, as a human being, you can't do that, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter, like, I'm not saying, like, me. I'm saying, like, it's not... Like, you'll hit some shots. I'm not saying you're not going to hit any of them, but you can't just... Oh, I pulled the trigger, he's getting hit. You know what I mean? That's not a thing at those speeds. You know what I mean? And not even speeds, because it's not like we were going that fast. Like, in space, that would have been fine. But, like, thrust. Under that amount of thrust and those that many Gs, you know? So it's variable depending on your location, you know?
Welcome to the Aesop Vehicle Retrieval System.
We'll expedite it this time. We made a pretty good amount of money.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Just the undersuit this time. Not carrying the multi-tool. We've only got one left. We'll need to save that for an actual loadout sometime. So we just keep getting fucked, you know. Did y'all actually give us a beacon helmet this time? Or did you just decide we don't need one for whatever reason? Oh, there's another page. What the fuck? Okay. Jesus. Too much armor. But we did finish that target. One more will put us... I still can't believe... Jesus, seems like we should have made way more than 100k. But at least we're making our way up. Let's once again check the Delphi app and see where we're at. There we go. That doesn't seem like it. We've gotten as much as we... Well, we've only done 2 instead of 3, and that'd probably do it. That doesn't look like it's budged at all. It's right in front of the sea. We'll try to remember that. And then once we do this next target...
Welcome to the Aesop Vehicle Retrieval System.
I've had call to arms the whole time.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Pretty sure. You don't have to accept it every time. That's the whole thing, is it pays you
delivered
out
to
every
full
time you
location.
kill enemies. So in order to do that, it automatically means that you only have to accept it once, you know? Yeah. That's why I said earlier you have to accept it at the beginning of your play session, not again. You know, well, I mean, anytime you reload, but anytime you load into the game, you need to accept a call to arms just in case you kill some baddies, including players. That includes players with crime stats. It's gonna be out on one of the outer moons. But still, look in the system. Quit being an ass. Game. Thank you.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Landing gear up.
Yeah, kinda wish they'd just give us pads again, rather than hanger, or let us choose or something. Because, it's really annoying waiting on the hangar doors to open when I could just, you know, launch and fly away off of a pad. Oh, but you don't need a spacesuit. Just wear a fucking spacesuit anyway. What else are you gonna wear?
Thank you, and please visit again.
These newfangled kids with their goddamn ideas of no spacesuits and shit. So they're just no. Okay, thank you. Oh my god. It's gonna be a long fucking flight again. I get so tired of that shit. Just waiting. 429, 373. That'll be the closest one it should be anyway. Yeah. We'll have a fresh set of missiles. That'll be good. I'm real tired of the atmospheric bounties too. Like, why the fuck has every single one been inside an atmosphere somewhere? Why can't we have any space bounties? That's part of why we're having trouble. The Cutlass isn't very maneuverable in atmosphere, as I'm sure you've been able to tell. That's fine in space. It acts just like most other ships in space, but like in atmosphere, this big boxy motherfucker doesn't do super hot. Which I guess is, you know, probably why we're getting hit, you know what I mean? But like, still, it was a little too much. Like, I should be able to full thrust away from a fight. I'm not rotating. Stop rotating. Charge up our first round of missiles. Go ahead and get that volley ready. But no, yeah, if the atmospheric bounties keep up so much, we're totally just going to go buy a Gladius. And we might just do that tonight if it continues to annoy us. Less missiles, but better maneuverability and acceleration and shit, and I think top speed in atmosphere, so. A hurricane. Is that gonna be the bounty? Yep. Oh, that's right. A hurricane's a little worrisome. It's not as big or well armored as some of the other ships we fought so far. Oh, well, if we can hit him with a couple more missiles, he'll die. He's dying right now. He's about to. We took his engines out and shit already, I think. Just to be sure, we'll go ahead and hit him a few more times. Boom. And we're gonna go ahead and get the fuck out of here. We're not gonna stay and try and fight his buddies. That was a good one. While their shields are still up. Alright, come on, guys. Give up. We're in space. Okay, how could you have gotten in front of us? Oh, that's a missile. Jesus fucking Christ. How could you possibly be keeping up with us? And shooting. I'm going 1,000 fucking kilometers a second.
Here's something with your name on it.
You're still shooting? What the fuck, dude? Like, seriously, leave it the fuck alone. Fuck. They should leave us the fuck alone now. Woohoo! And that did give us our 100K for the night. Where you at? Oh, from the Euterpe crash site. I didn't think there were any there, so the crash site may not be the. Oh my god. Really? This looks like we're coming straight down on it, but like from way the fuck out here. Yeah, the derelicts I don't think are gonna be the wrecks then, because I'm pretty sure they only have spawned them on Microtech so far. They're not in other places. So the fact that they say the wreck site on Euterpe leads me to believe that the wreck site on Microtech is probably not the derelicts. Sadly. I don't know what it is then. So. No way 400 something kilometers is on the other side of the fucking planet. Or moon, as it were. And there's nothing to quantum jump to around it. There's no way both of those things could possibly be true. What the fuck? A moon with only a 500 kilometer diameter doesn't seem real, and it doesn't seem like it would look this big either. This high up. 500 kilometers is like less than the distance from like fucking the Mississippi River to fucking California. So, you know, I don't think that's really how stuff works, guys. But yeah, that's really what they're claiming here. Okay, that's not to scale at all. Okay, alright. Now I know. Really? There's no orbital markers that I can see from here? Not a single one? That's kind of the whole point of orbital markers, is that should be impossible. I should be able to see one from at least one from anywhere I am in orbit around a planet or moon. Oh, that's right. They're going to be really far out from it because, well, not, but they shouldn't be that far. Come on, game. Where are the orbital markers? Every fucking body is supposed to have them. I see an orbital marker of 6 on the other side of the planet that I want to jump. Well, there's a fucking 3, but... Jesus Christ. I don't want to go to a planet-side fucking marker. Show me an orbital marker, goddammit. Really? That far? fuck are you, whale? Thank you. Go ahead and get back up to 4 missiles. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die. How are you not dead, motherfucker, dead, motherfucker, dead? Dead, motherfucker, dead, motherfucker, dead, motherfucker, dead. No, for real, I'm aiming right at you. Those are missing somehow. How are you not dying? How are you not dead? Fuck.
Target is destroyed.
I concur. Definitely took longer than it should have. And we're gonna try and head back to Microtech before we accept another mission, because I don't like having to fly around this moon. It's been rather annoying already. We don't want to go to a comm array. Come on, give me something to fucking jump to. That's not that comm array. There's something else. I see it. Oh, that's a planetary, isn't it? Jesus Christ. How could that possibly be the only two things I can see? There we go. There's no guarantee it won't send us straight back here, but at least we'll have better chances of getting something different.
Drive is now off.
Calliope. So, different one. Different moon, still a moon. We'll check the Delphi app. Okay, those don't seem to have done much. That's weird. I guess they did, but we're just past the, or maybe right at the start of the O. See, this one was right by the C, and it's down at the end of the E now, so it's definitely made some progress. So, not doing as bad as I thought. So this one probably isn't either. I just didn't remember where it was at, but it's at the start of the O now, and this is not showing correctly anymore for some reason. Buggy shit. Oh yeah, I have more than that. That's finished. So, oh well. Maybe if I'll just pull the app back up. Well, nope, now nothing shows. Oh, there we go. Okay. Right before the O. What Crusader? Ah, there we go. About to finish the E, so right at the end of the E. Cool. Alright, let's go run this last one real quick, and we'll probably go ahead and call that the stream for the night, guys. We've got 8 missiles left. We should be able to finish him. I mean, we were doing them without missiles earlier, without nearly as much fucking trouble as we've been having the second and third go around, but whatever. That's probably somehow gonna be the entire width of the fucking planet. That's the logic of this goddamn game. So that's pretty close, or should be. Still getting him though. Yep. Alright. Thank you. Wrong way. That doesn't make any sense. How could it be with only... What? That math doesn't work, game. I'm gonna need you to straighten up. Let's see where we go. Jesus Christ. And just in case any crazy shit happens, we won't take it off of the in-game screen. I'm just gonna mute my mic and turn off the fucking camera deactivate the camera for a second. But we're gonna go ahead and take a super quick break while we're flying into here real quick, and I'll be right back.
Hydrogen fuel is at 15%.
And we are back. Appreciate y'all. There we go. And we'll go ahead and switch our missiles, get our first volley ready. Go ahead and start slowing down on the approach. We ought to be able to see him. For some reason we can't. It was like this in the last one too. Welcome back again, indeed. I guess because we're not in the atmosphere, and the atmosphere blocks some of it or some shit.
Contact. Missile locked.
Gladius? That's probably not him. That's gonna be one of his. Yeah, no, that's not him. There he is. He's up there. Jesus, we got way too close. Come on. Alright, this is bullshit again. This is bullshit. How can you do this much damage instantaneously? Epic music for me. We fucking got his bitch ass though. That's all we cared about since this is the last one. But we will fight these guys. We just want to get a little distance on them if we can. But yeah, as we found out, they'll just somehow blow us up even at max speed, you know. Bitch boy.
Target
Huh?
destroyed.
I sit down, motherfucker. Oh, he disengaged. Oh, there's still one more, though. Oh, he left, too. What a puss. The music was fitting, indeed. We got it, though. We made some monies. We completed some bounties. Let's go ahead and check where... Boom, boom. So another 375,000 after our 100K, so almost 150K-ish. See, there are more to do. That's awesome. There's been a steady supply, which has been great. Check our Delphi app for our reputation. Kind of try and get an idea how much we're getting off each one. I think we said this one was at the start of the O. Right at the beginning of the O. And now it's almost to the end of it, so that's relatively solid progress per completion. And this one, once again, appears to not be showing correctly because we were much higher than that. And it's not even showing that we've completed 1 and 2, but we're working on 3, so, you know, that's not really possible. I hate that. I hate when it's not working. Maybe if we reload the app. Yeah, there we go. And we've completed the word tracker. So, pretty good. Pretty good progress there. Still annoyingly slow, if I'm honest, but we'll make it. But with how many careers are in the game, it's a little annoying how long it takes to grind to the top of each one. They should probably balance that a little bit, but I guess if that's all the content that's here right now, what else are they gonna do? But anyway, I appreciate everybody for stopping by and watching the stream with us. We've had a great time, and I hope y'all have too. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And if you're ever looking into getting into Star Citizen, make sure to use my referral code, also in the description below, for all of my Star Citizen streams. I might just put it in every stream or video I do going forward, just because, you know, why not? Anyway, we appreciate you guys for stopping by, and 07 Commanders signing out.